they catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. Yeah, man, magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars driving fast, I never done this before.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Grade 15, grade 15. 357. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. We're 6. Showing 8. 46 down, man, 5-4.
They'll start out on the ground with Sproles. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Mike's by 4. Chris by 7. Hey, alert 3. Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike.
From the 30 on second down. Wentz. Ertz has it left side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Check. Hey, stack. Kill. Smooth.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. Aguilar has it. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go. 120. Sunday. 54.
You ain't doing nothing today.
On first down, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Hey, orbit.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Now Wentz on third down. And he connects with Ertz. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Watch 54. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 26 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Ready, blue 80, white 25. Here it comes.
Check 99.
Base. Hey, wahoo!
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Got it. Let him go.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Andrew Sendejo swoops in for the sack. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job, buddy. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Let's get off the field. Watch the ship.
Hey, Rick Lance.
Watch the ship.
Gun. Here we go. Line, 25 tonight.
Ryan trying to lay one up deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
Post
Ready.
Mike.
Blue 80.
Mike. Pick me up. Here we go. Check 3.
Hey, 59, ready. 11.
Nickel.
54, south. Hey, Haywood. Base.
Dash. Go now.
Now it's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox after 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
On second down now, it's Howard. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. That second down run, a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
On the give, running right is Howard. And he won't be close to it from the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Here we go. 120!
Check 59. Not here. Check 59. Mike.
Two jet.
59. Mike to 59.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Guys.
Mike, check, 59. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Mike's
81.
Mike's 59.
Watch the curl.
Watch the
curl. Mike's 5'9".
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz.
Don't get nervous.
Ertz over the middle. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Black, come on.
Mike's 50.
Takes 3. 218, chopper.
Under
Now
10.
it's Sproles.
Under 10. 10.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
On 2nd and a yard, Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, exit.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Both 7s and Mike. Yeah.
To throw again on second down, Ryan.
Come on, QB, come on.
And he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 60 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Mike's 47. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Hatchet. Wait, team. Check 13. Slam. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Got it. Get up.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Corky, 82, Corky.
Check 50.
Here.
Mike, 59. Mike to 59.
To throw is Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Here we go. Waiting. Sunday. Kill.
Let's get that ball.
Hey, Echo.
Check.
Here.
Motion. Right there. 54.
Wait, son.
54.
Wentz now on first down.
Pick it up.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
74.
5. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now Wentz. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Mike's 5'4". In yo.
Throwing now is Wentz. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Wentz. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
Here we go. 180. Sunday. You don't know no better.
Check
6'6". Pull it high.
Tighten up. Shift.
82. Hey, seam 6.
Hey, I got him. That's me.
From the red zone now, Wentz. Caught right side, it's Jeffrey. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
Sunday.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
Now Wentz.
Man, I got you.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. it good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You must be dreaming.
SOS.
Check.
SOS. SOS.
Hey, Tuesday. Gun. Flare.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Freeman again, a first down carry. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Watch the screen.
Alert 3.
Hey, Tuesday.
Jack.
On second down, Freeman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Ito Smith, his first carry. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Let's go. 2 times.
3 down. Hey, check. Bang. 47, Mike. 47.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
No.
Wait!
They keep it with Smith on first down.
Check.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 23-yard run as his guys are back within a single score. Bryant Saxter point up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown,
touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's go, let's go.
Wentz, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it, and they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Freeman again. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Check.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
They're not ready for this, man.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Buying time to his left. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gehring.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Here we go. Blue 80.
Check. Watch 54. Watch
Great.
54.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Blue draw Corpus.
Deuce. Check 52. Hey.
Check grade 57. Hey. High 7.
Watch twist. Watch the twist. Undercrush.
Hey, ram.
In his own end zone, it's Wentz. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Motion.
More Tokyo.
Reset.
Watch that.
Ram.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And Wentz will not be able to get rid of it. He's taken down for a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting?
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10.
That's what I do.
Kill. Hey, for Tokyo. Smooth.
Right there. Right
Throwing
there.
his Wentz.
It's our time.
That is caught at the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
It got his man complete. It's a gain of 34. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line.
Let's go!
15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
47. You got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. 39. Let's go, Lee. 21. We got double up, double up. Got it. Go, 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 go.
They run. Devontae Freeman. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
You ready? Hey, express. 47. Check, 48. Orbit.
They're running it.
Got it.
47's the mic.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. 58.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Watch QB's ready to go.
Second and 5 now. Ryan eluding the pressure right. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Switch.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
Check 53.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On second down, it's Freeman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Got it. D, don't let him breathe, D. 22. Shift. 54, south.
They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Your trip is here,
We got a plane
baby.
to catch.
Your trip
Credit
is
him with
here.
a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Go. Go.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. He's got it at the 15.
That's it, baby.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to. People in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Eno. Kiss and tell, keep your distance from myself. For the genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills, they can't get it by themselves.
That's why you treat black men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Elliott now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Check. Ready. 88. Check. Great. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to shut you. Let's go. Hey. 53.
On first and 10, Newton.
Here we go.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Blue Dan.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Check, check. Lucky. 8. Great. Switch gears. Express. Sponge. No. Hey, check smoke. 47. Check Mike 47. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Back to throw, Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 79 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Shift. Slam. Solid.
They'll begin the drive with Sproles. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey, Wood. Check. Hey, watch Sam.
From the 29, Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Let's go. Back. 54. Come on. Check three. Go. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Tight dog. Check the backer. Bring it.
Here's Sproles. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Anything moves, we hit.
He was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Check. Watch 54. Black. Hey, keep it up. 10-5-7. 25. Hey, Foxtrot.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz stepping up. He's going to keep it, and he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go. 4 down.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is caught by Jackson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
From the 27, Wentz into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Kill.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Kill.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And shutting him off. Now open field. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 69 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Get ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll run into Sproles. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of one, and they're going to face a third down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
Go. Waiting.
Check 4. 4 down.
Other side, solid. General West.
Check 3. Check your hot read.
Let's kill. Hey, Charlie.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Here we go. 120.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
46 down, man. 5-4. Hey, Echo.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six.
Touchdown,
for
baby.
a Panther touchdown.
Quick six. That's what they call us.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First
and down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Strong right.
Here's Wentz to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Brian Burns in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I know you felt that one.
Tyson. Back. Hey, empty. Kill. Here, shift.
I got him. He's mine.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Bruce Irvin. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. K'Wan Short, his 2nd sack of the night.
Good job, fellas.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Shorty. Check. Hang in there.
Now Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We got 4.
Wentz now to throw. And that's complete to Jeffrey. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Pick.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.